All right. Yeah. Hmm. Why don't when you like get up, if you got like 5 minutes, just make the whole thing and just put it on the schedule. That way, all you got to do when you log in is just hit it again, and everything's already ready to go for you. That's it. I'll tell you after this. It's actually pretty easy. Like I do it all the damn time. I'll tell you. It's actually just. All right. Give me this. Uh, Hold on 1 second. Throwing a couple things. And I'm not sorry. No, seriously, I really am not sorry.
Yeah. And also, welcome back to another session of the Legend Gamers Present on the Legend Gamers Network. Fighter 9 is in the building, currently in the seat. And we got Dark Riddler in here with us on another swashbuckling session of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader.
Hello, all of you wonderful people.
Now, I see a loot box. Looks like it hasn't been rescued.
Fighter underscore 9. I always have a problem pulling up your Twitter.
My Twitter.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's just because I get the tag wrong.
But thank you, and salute to the family.
Okay, it's VS Fighter 9. That's why.
Versus Fighter 9.
Yeah.
That's VS Fighter 9. Fighter 9. We simplified it to Fighter 9, where we can get it.
Yeah, but like it's like when you once you do it, it's like you can even like save it if you like want to keep the details.
Yeah, I've got some saved. I think from the Dragon's Dogma days.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
It's just easier to like deal with. Okay, I'm good to go.
We're at the starport. Are we trying to leave?
We were trying to leave. Yeah.
Which way was that? Void Ship Bridge. Is it Void Ship Bridge? That sounds right. Yeah. Oh, we guess bridging. We're doing bridging, man. All right. Which means I'll be driving. And now we do have some dialogue expected, you know. I'll try to get straight to the point of it though. Duck my head into the sales location to see if we've done anything that will allow us to buy more stuff. And
I'm actually kind of disappointed by the lack of weapons in this game.
I feel like in the universe, the Warhammer universe has limited weaponry. As I get further into the games, it's like you get your bolters, and then like they ain't no even like no real lasers. The only laser gun that I've seen is the rifle, and it's like a mid laser rifle, you know. It's not like a heavy laser. No. Then they have plasmas and some, you know, plasma hurler kind of type of thing, and plasma explosive stuff. But we got that. And then they have the bolt weapons, which I guess exploding metal shards. I don't know what to make of those exactly. And then they have flamethrowers, and that's for all your range stuff just about. And then of course your traditional shotgun and rifles, and then pistols, bolt pistols, regular pistols, machine pistols, that kind of stuff. Laser pistols, you'll catch some laser pistols with plasma pistols. Again, we got plasma coming back. But then you start getting into the melee, and you get chains, swords, hammers, you know, traditional hammers, traditional axes, traditional swords, traditional great swords, and then chain stuff with same design. And you know, the universe is in and of itself has a kind of a limited array from my point. Were you reading Vox Master Victus?
Yeah, that was the plan. I was trying to make sure I heard you all the way through first, though.
All right, appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks be to Emperor, you are alive. Your lordship, we are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. This dude's a piece of shit. He wanted to lead him, so... It's just how he said that.
Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's son.
The Vox Master falters. Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun, like creations of inhuman to make. Almagarans in sharp angles and edges. They surround the star, and then... My apologies, but I struggle to find words that could describe that terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void.
The interrogator closes his eyes and grimaces. Tukari. You see Abelard's expression change as if a shadow had suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple wearily. As if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos, enemies of humanity. Henrix nods. A breed of the Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of the ships matches the description provided by the Vox Master. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technology superiority is indisputable. They abhor fear warp sorcery. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect. And many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The depth of the sun is one example of what they are capable of. Is there any chance that we could recover the rocket star? Henrix glances at you with wary incredulity. Are you proposing that we ask for it back? No, Will Trader. The sun is lost. We must accept that as a fact and deal with the consequences. Henrix glances around. The situation calls for immediate action, Turkalsman. We can continue the conversation later if you so wish, but right now, he gestures at the deck teeming with tumultuous activity. I believe you should assume command. What is the current situation on board?
The navigator's sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the engine seers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. Pascal's voice buzzes inexorably from his vox. It may be angry, or perhaps it is lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Amnashi grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel.
What is happening on the planet now?
Our Ugar operators are reporting numerous uprisings and other manifestations of the arch-enemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn coding mass and assembling in prayer circles. Well then. Our operators are whoa, huh? Oh. I do apologize, Your Lordship, but we were unable to receive a request for evacuation. The Vox link was overrun without interference, screams, blasphemous hymns, and other equally sinister noises. Any who listened to the interference for a protracted period lost their sanity. Several dozen operators went mad, monitoring the Vox caster in the hope of hearing your voice. Each one of them waited in vain.
Do we have any hope of retaking the planet?
I fear that Ruck and Morris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides a small number of our own shuttles, we also have the shuttle salvaged from the starport.
All right, hold on a second. I'm